Hey y'all, peace on earth and love and light to you. I am Gabrielle-Ether. Welcome to my channel. We're outside where I stay at. It's a little chilly, so we're not going to be out here long. How are y'all doing tonight? And I was trying to get out here when it was still daytime, but then when we came out here, we didn't know it was cold, so we had to go and find coats and stuff. By the time we got back out here, it was nighttime. So y'all walking with me? Y'all walk with me as we talk about this thing. This is something that I've brought to the channel before, and I was talking about oracle cards and their lack of diversity. I don't own a set of tarot cards anymore. I had some, but then I lost them. So but every time I look for oracle cards, to me, it's disappointing when I see some of the more newer ones, the ones that are made today, and they're not talking about a specific culture or something. They're just talking about, I'm taking y'all to the lake so y'all can have something to look at tonight. But they're just talking about regular everyday things, and there is no diversity in race in those cards. But the thing that I want to talk about is people who don't even notice it. Like, you have people praising these people who say, oh, they always make some of the best cards. And you don't even notice that on the cards, like, the cards have no other race. And the thing is, it's not just me, because I've seen people, y'all see the light, they're pretty. I've seen people who were on different channels who say, who were Caucasian, and say, one reason why I like these cards is because of the racial diversity. I hear them say that, and I've heard people say, like, who are Caucasian, and say, I don't like when there's no diversity in cards of today. And the fact that people give certain people praise, some of these card creators, some of the more popular ones, praise and say, oh, they're so always on point, and they don't even notice. That's what we're talking about tonight, when you don't even notice, okay? And come on, let's go to the sand. Let's go to the sand. That's what we're going to talk about. That's what we're going to talk about, whether you are black, whether you are white, whether you are any color. When you don't notice your privilege. And there are different type of privileges. Did y'all see that Chelsea Handler special? I love these trees, y'all. She was talking about, and I love the fact that she just notices her privilege. And there's something called pretty privilege. I've noticed that before. I've noticed and know good and well that certain things I got just because I was attractive. I know that. That's the thing. At least know. And that's what brings awareness to things. And I heard people say, well, why talk about it? When you talk about things, it brings awareness to things. The more people who start to become aware to stuff, that's when things start to change. Because sometimes you are just not aware. White, black, whatever color, you're just not aware. Sometimes, and then I hate what's even more sad is the black people who say, oh, there's no excuse nowadays. There is excuse. There is an excuse, actually, when it comes to certain privileges, especially racial privileges, when you know that you're not where you could possibly be simply because of your race. So you mean to tell me that's not something that you are not concerned about? That means you're just going to have to work smarter, and you're going to have to be able to notice it when it's there. That's so pretty to me. Well, let's go to the sandbox. You're going to have to notice when it's there so you can know how you're going to work with people. Okay, we're at the sandbox now, but I'm going to look over here for y'all. So you need to know how to work with different people in different places. If you feel like there's no privilege going on, then how are you going to know how to move around certain people? How are you going to be smart? You have to know your enemy. So that's why it's important to bring awareness to things like this, you know. People don't even notice sometimes. Now, you know, just like when it comes to YouTube. And so the thing is, you guys, when I say stuff, of course, I'm saying it because something that I've experienced and I've noticed. But I try to go off of different things that I've heard also. I think it's a little too chilly tonight, but you want to go back in? Come on, let's go. Let's walk back then. It's a little chilly tonight, so let's go back in. But I just think it's so pretty out here, y'all. So on YouTube, I noticed that one day, I heard someone was talking about how blessed they were because they got so many subscribers in so little time. And is it a blessing? Absolutely, that is a blessing. Favor is not fair, okay, y'all? Favor is not fair. So, but you mean to tell me that you have someone? I look at these people and what they've done and what they do. I look at their description and I see what all they got going on. And some people are just like me. They just got a YouTube channel and that's it, you know. I follow some people and I know what all they got going on. And you mean to tell me this person has had their YouTube channel for 3 years and this person only got 7,000 subscribers and you over here with, you know, over 100,000? I mean, the thing is to notice, is to know. Some people just don't even know, and they just think you can't be blind to what's going on, you know. So it's not like you can't just take it. Of course, take it. Everyone works equally as hard. So, you know, take the praise, take the admiration. But you have to notice. You can't call something a blessing when it's not. You have to notice that. And one reason I'm saying this is because I get a lot of emails saying almost the same thing almost every day, y'all. Like, I've been watching you for a long time. You know, I think I've been doing the videos like 2 years or something like that. And I don't understand, you know, why your videos are so low and why your subscriber count is so low. But I understand. I know exactly why. It's a couple of reasons for me because I talk about things like this. So we're walking back now. I thought it was going to be pretty to look at the lake at nighttime. But anyways, so, and you just can't help but to notice that, you know, you can't help but to notice the colorism that's on YouTube. And it's just not me who talks about it. There's a lot of people who talk about subscribers when it comes to subscriber count and colorism on YouTube. But you have to know this. Sometimes you can't call anything a blessing. You know, you should know that it's your privilege that got you there. Is that to say with everyone? No. But you just have to know that it's not because you got 8,000 subscribers or 9,000 subscribers, but it's because you have someone. But know that it's because you have people who work just as equally as hard as you or work more harder than you who have less subscribers, is what I'm saying. You know, who had the same opportunity as you, but they didn't get it because of privilege. So, and it wouldn't be like that if people actually noticed, you know, what they were doing. You know, people don't really notice what they're doing. So that's what the videos like this is about, to bring awareness to them. And that's the only reason why I do them, these videos, because I already know like my videos get like 20 something. Let's get in here now. Yeah, like 20 something views. You always want oatmeal. Like 20 something views. Okay, we're back inside. Y'all keep walking and listening to me. Going back up to our apartment now. So, but that's the main purpose of me still doing it, even though I get small views, is to bring awareness to certain things. And that's all, y'all. So she was talking about there was two of her. So next time, all I'm saying is next time you count your blessings, add that privilege onto it. Instead of just being oblivious to how you've gotten to where you've gotten. Be thankful that you don't have to go through what other people go through. And like Chelsea Handler was saying, she didn't even notice certain things. She didn't notice she was oblivious to certain things, So I'm always happy when I see people who at least notice, because you're not going to notice everything, and especially black people, you're not going to notice everything either, because you're kind of like, oh, this happens to me so much. Okay, trying to go in here. You're going to be like, oh, this happens to me so much, so you don't notice. Come on, Israel, let's go. Let's go. What's wrong with your thumb?
It got cold. It got like this. It was too cold.
It was too cold. Yeah.
Yeah, that way. Yeah, that way. That like this.
Yeah. That's how it got like that. It's a little frozen, huh? So y'all, let me tell y'all one thing about my daughter. One thing I kind of try to. I kind of try to talk to her about a little bit at her age, her privilege and the privilege that she's going to have. It's not fair all the time being black in general, but sometimes you're safe when you're lighter with a good complexion hair, with a good textured type of hair. You're pretty much, you're safe, So, and as much as I can, I try to let her see that. I don't want her to go into society feeling like, oh, I just got this, I just got that, and, look at me, favor ain't fair and all that. No, I want her to know, baby, no, because you probably could have took someone who looks like your mama up there to do that same thing, and then they get dismissed. I want her to know that, and I want her to see that, And, of course, she don't know that right now at all.
Mama, what is this?
Potatoes. But I do try to kind of, like, as much as I can, talk to her about that a little bit, because I want her to be honest, to understand privilege, and I would never want her to be oblivious to anything. And that's the whole purpose of this video, just to bring awareness to certain things. And if you out there making Oracle cards in 2019 and you can't think about nobody else other than yourself, like, shame on you. That says a lot about you, and that shows a lot. That says a lot about the people that you are around. I understand if you're embracing a particular culture. Like I was saying, I understand that. But for you to have these regular everyday cars and everybody's just one color like white, Caucasian, shame on you. Like, you don't that I mean, like, you don't have any black friends, you don't have any Asian friends. Like, do you know how many people? That's why I'm so skeptical with the kind of cars that I use, because there are like a diverse, like, people who contact me, like people all over the world who contact me. So I like to have cars, and I do have some that I hate that I left at my mama's house. Even though I need to find some more, because I feel like I kind of outgrown those. But I just cannot buy cars like that, especially if I know that person could have done better. So, and if y'all know people who out there creating cars like that, just shame on you, because, or wish you know better, just do better. Once you know better, then do better. That's all I'm saying. Because it's just all to bring awareness to certain things. Because, hey, yeah, I wasn't aware about certain things, coming up. I remember my cousin used to tell me, like, she used to tell me I was, like, dark-skinned safe. She was like, Shonda, that's my real name. So she was like, Shonda, like, you don't notice that certain things, that happen for you happen to you because of, and I'm dark skinned. But, she would always say, the shade, that I was. And she was like, because certain times when we at certain places, I get looked at a certain kind of way because she was darker. She's a lot darker than me. And at least at that time she was. So, yeah, but now I notice. So sometimes we don't know, y'all. So, well, better, do better. And that's all, y'all. That's what I want to talk to y'all about. So I go back and forth to call these Sunday sermons, because I just like I like the spin on Sunday sermon, because they're not real sermons. And I try to bring the message on Sunday. And then I do like Sunday Funday message. So I don't know what I'm going to name this, but I am going to post this on Sunday. That's all, y'all. Continue to come across me and subscribe so we can become a part of each other's tribe. And we can talk about this in the comment section below. Let me know if you notice this before with YouTube and things like that. Like I said, I have people who contact me and say, Gabrielle, like, I see that you been on here for a while, and you only have this amount of subscribers, and I heard people be on here, and you deserve this and deserve that. And I feel like, and to me, the subscribers don't matter. I feel like the people who are drawn to me are the people who are drawn to me. So that's really how I feel. But yeah, when it comes to privilege, yeah, I mean, it's definitely it's definitely a true thing when it comes to colorism, privilege, white privilege, pretty privilege, light skin privilege, rich privilege, or whatever. That's all, y'all. But what's more important is that we notice. Okay, that's all, y'all. Bye.